I'm not sure what he's thinking, but nonetheless, maybe he just wants to play this cautiously because they do know they're going to win the late game. Like, so maybe his thinking is, well, I've already got a little bit of an advantage. I might as well just play back a bit.
An epic arrow from PlaymatE. Are they going to kill? No. He pops the Invis-Rune.
Potm pops the haste, but PapaDrayich was a really good tree dodge there.
Tree dodge into the quick salve, and smartly PlaymatE backs out. But looks like MaNia falls down to the ganking Smiske. Smiske's been really roaming. He has been ganking Rhasta mid, or trying to at least, and at least you know, picking up kills here and there.
Lakost level 6 is going to run into us.
What another good arrow!
Another really well placed arrow. Was there a ward there? He just knew that he was going over there. That was nice.
No, there was no ward, and well,
there's a ward on the other side, so I think he saw him run up there. Nonetheless, really well played by PlaymatE there. It's good to see PlaymatE back. I remember when he played a DreamHack a year or so, 2 years ago maybe, with MYM, and they had a lot. They played really well together, and then he
back then I didn't think he was too impressive, or at least not right now. Like,
yeah, he played weird. Like they picked Gondar for him a bunch, and it was just like, what are you doing? Like it was like they asked him what carry he wanted to play, and he just started picking random shit.
Oh, wasn't then SA was hella popular?
Yeah, he played.
And people like counter with Gondar. Like,
well, yeah, I think he was playing SA and Gondar, but I seem to recall there was a game where there wasn't an SA and he played Gondar.
Just for the fun of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They get SK gets a stun on PapaDrayich, but Potm's just gonna be able to hate him down a little bit. It's not really gonna stop him from farming.
Yeah, I think Dark Terror's leveling up his backtrack to max. I mean, what else do you level, right? Time walk and backtrack.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of aggro Dark Terrors will try and level up Bash, but I think it's a bad idea. I mean, you just don't want to. I mean, that backtrack is good. I mean, there's a reason Butterfly is a great item. You know, that dodge is pretty awesome. So.
Now, one thing I like to point out is that I don't really like Zeus's play. Zeus has been sitting at like 400 mana for the past a minute or so, and I mean, you're Zeus. You should be hating down on that Rhasta really, really easily.
Yeah, and Rhasta was only at 300 life until he just he just used his bottle. Like.
Right. Zeus, like I said before, Zeus's job is to make the living hell for the other side, and
yeah, it
really,
looks like he's trying to farm the lane. That's not really Zeus's job.
Right.
His job is to be the anti-carry. I mean, he's trying to prevent whoever is in his lane from farming, and he's incredibly good at it. But syndereN's not doing a whole lot here. And
you want to give a quick farm check since there's not much going on.
Yeah. Right in an exactly related note, Sentinel is leading the game in farm. He has 32, but only the 4 denies. But he's allowed PlaymatE or Lakost to get 35 creep kills now. So he's not really stopping Rhasta's farm. And if Rhasta gets a scepter fast enough, they're gonna be able to push really hard. PapaDrayich has a 24. PapaDrayich has 23. Maelk has 29 now, and MaNia is only at 17. So his dagger is not exactly on the up and up. But the farms on the 2 carries for OK is going pretty well, pretty okay, if you will.
Pretty okay. Now it really depends on. I'm not sure if the Rhasta is gonna go for the Agamemnon Scepter first. Given with that Blink Dagger lineup that they have, he might go for a Blink Dagger of himself, blinking to initiate a couple stuns, drop down that ward. So
it's true.
We'll see.
That could work. I don't know. I feel like they really need to be pushing. Like they want to be pushing hard. Evermore taking a fair amount of damage from Mystic Snake and Magic Missile.
It's really interesting that Nevermore is not going for a magic wand, magic staff, whatever that's called. I mean, Nevermore has no HP really, and the magic wand adds a lot of effective HP because, like, you can pop it for 15 charge, and that's like 200 something HP and mana. So
yeah,
really interesting choice that Maelk is making, and he's being a bit too close. Meanwhile, there is a kill mid lane. There is a ward down, so this tower is probably gonna go down quickly.
MaNia gets a perfect stun ulti off on Drayich and Smiske. That was really well played by MaNia there. TPing in at just the perfect time. They stunned Nevermore, and right as they stunned Nevermore, SK showed up. It was like, awesome. I'm glad you used that stun. I'm gonna ulti you now. So
now Maelk taking his free time to farm while MYM picks up the first tower. So 10 minutes in, first tower from MYM, and that's pretty much expected.
After a mildly rocky start, Meet Your Maker has picked up what they want to be doing the whole time, and that's pushing towers pretty aggressively. And really, they should be winning most of these early game lanes, and they've started to make up for it. They're now up 7-2, so they had.
Well, I mean, that's the only way to have a chance in this game, right? I mean, because OK is all late game, so.
Yeah. Well, they won a few. I mean, okay. I mean, Dark Terror is not completely unstoppable late. Yeah, he's incredibly good, but when the game gets really late, it becomes a point where like either team can do enough damage to where if something bad happens and a team fails in a team fight, the other team will be able to take reaction. You know, you all played the games where it goes 90 minutes and you were stronger the whole game, but now it doesn't matter. Now you just have to win a battle.
Oh, it looks like they are going
Maelk
for
is going to go down
Nevermore.
to that Mystic Snake because PapaDrayich gets a kill, which is obviously useful. Medusa just gets ridiculous when she gets that Lincoln Sphere. He's already got his ring of health and boots, so probably be finishing treads and perseverance and then Lincolns.
I hope he's finishing treads soon. I mean, he does have money for treads. I'm not sure what he's exactly waiting for.
He is probably, I would guess, gonna get a Void Stone first, so that he can keep spamming Mystic Snakes on the Magic Stickless Nevermore.
I mean, you're the way, you know, you play Dusa all the time, so
I would
personally think I would finish treads.
I would finish Perseverance first because that Mystic Snake is going to be way more effective. He's just going to be able to like run. He can just every 17 or 7 seconds, 11 seconds. I can't remember the cooldown. Every so long, he can just throw it at a creep wave and annihilate the creep wave and rape Nevermore of like 300 HP.
Meanwhile, nice wards and a shackle combo finished off the Witch Doctor, and looks like they're going to go for a gank on the Baby Knight. Baby Knight takes a Hex. There is Arrow, not the best chain stun. He's going to time walk away. Magic, Wand, and Lucky.
Woo.
I'm sure there was a one time walk in there or two.
It looks like Lion is going to show up. Can he get the Hex off? Oh, he does not. He's
going to
feed.
feed. Pusher's going to feed. Oh, Pusher's going to back. Gets a Salve cancel. Of course, it's Pusher. What do you expect?
Oh, Pusher, well played. And you're dead, buddy.
Oh, Pusher, I love you.
I wonder if he had does he have Voodoo? Surely he has Voodoo. Was he out of range?
I'm sure that was a delay.
Oh, another SK ulti on PapaDrayich's Medusa there. I think it's possible now that he's got 1400 HP. It looked like he might have been even trying to save for the ultimate orb first, but I think that's a bad idea. If you really want the stats, then just get the treads because you only really need the HP right now.
Right. So I'm really confused what he's getting.
I don't know. Maybe the crow was being used and he couldn't get it over to the secret shop.
No, it's just sitting in base in 2 wards. Really interesting choice that MaNia is making. He's picking up treads. Treads on SK is very, very uncommon. But if you look at the other side, there's a Zeus, there's a Venge, and there's a Witch Doctor. That's a hell lot of nukes.
Yeah, he's gonna need some HP.
So it's really heads up play by MaNia right there.
And with the Zeus's ability to like reveal him in his sandstorm, that's probably gonna be pretty useful. I think. Oh, that was a fail snake by PapaDrayich there. He could have just thrown out the creep wave and gotten all of them and hit the Nevermore for way more damage. SK just super aggroing it up on PapaDrayich here. Oh, Nevermore misses the raise.
Fail raise.
It might cost SK his life, to be honest. He's gonna keep chasing. This is gonna probably. Oh, Lakost comes in though.
What a nice war trap. They're gonna go for Zeus now.
Well
Zeus
done
gets
by Lakost.
impaled. Wow, and just nice place. Looks like the melee creep jacks the kill, and Dusa comes back for kind of cleanup, but there is just a whole bunch of wards. Probably can't get the tower unless there's creep reinforcement. SK drawing the creeps away, and I think they will get a tower out of it. So that's 2 tower to nothing, but still Baby Knight farming freely in bottom lane right there.
Yeah, that went pretty well for MYM. It looked like for a second there, OK was gonna take it with the PapaDrayich being able to get his ulti off while still having his salve going, and it looked like people were TPing in to like triple man up on that SK, but Lakost showed up at just the right time. I didn't see him. He must have been walking up. Oh, he's got BOTs, so he'll BOT to a creep up there. I see.
Right. Yeah.
So all that. So basically, they lost that fight because of Zeus's inability to keep him from farming middle. Right.
Right. I mean, I don't know. Like he has what 2 towers now.
Yeah, I mean he's certainly been pushing towers like a madman. He's got a point booster already as well.
Right. So. I feel like with the Rhasta, every time you see him, you just bolt him. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Not much you could do.
Yeah, you don't even. I don't know that I would level up Arc Lightning too strongly against that lane. I would be spamming that bolt.
Yeah.
Oh, Nevermore gets caught in Baby Knight's ulti, and it looks like he's probably going to go down.
Oh, yeah, he goes down. I'm not sure why he's...
Yeah, Zeus did a really good job of canceling his animation there and feeding the Dart Terror. So that worked well. Dart Terror getting kills is always good. Meanwhile, PlaymatE gets another kill on PapaDrayich as his Dusa is now starting to get nerfed. He's down to only 1 and 3, and he's got a set of wards on him, so it looks like they want him to
still no wards. Power treads. I'm really confused. I mean,
he's
a straight power treads.
Gold. I don't know.
What?
If he's... Kim is
Dre.
yeah.
PapaDrayich.
Oh man, Drayich is a
I
good
think
guy.
I think MYM will lose that because I have pusher. So.
Well, I think he's talking about Maelk or him, so who can feed the most. It's
You got Smiske, I got Brian. Brian is pusher, I believe.
yeah. No, Brian is MaNia.
MaNia? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, Lakost again going for this baby knight. Maelk's gonna show up. He gets the raises off. There's gonna be a chain stun here. Oh, Vengeful gets Vengeful's on the. I thought Vengeful was on MYM for some reason.
No,
I was like,
I think
nice.
Ventral's gonna die now. He's gonna get surrounded by pusher. Pusher, impale through the trees, please. Impale, and then.
He did it at the wrong time.
Oh, he
fingered him.
K'd us. Not sure why.
Nah,
Okay,
I
sure.
don't think that he. Yeah, I think that was a good idea.